the Mission Control Podcast, recorded at the Henhouse Rehearsal Studios. Book your room today at thehenhouse.com.au.
Guidance is internal. 12, 11, 10, 9. Ignition sequence starts. 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, 0.
All right.
What's this?
Karate Kid.
Oh,
Peter Cetera.
I haven't seen the movie in such a long time.
The Glory of Love. Let's just leave that.
So
running
that's
in
what
the
you
background.
mentioned, Glory of Love, and for Power of Love, Back to the Future song.
Oh, similar titles. Yeah.
Both good songs.
Both great songs. Episode 100.
This is it. We're done after this.
This is it.
We're packing up.
We're retiring. Holy shit, it's been 100 episodes.
It has been.
But we've recorded more, as we were saying before.
Yeah, there's some hidden B-sides
Yeah.
around the place.
Oh, yeah. There's some where there's, the quality was just...
Yeah. Oh, but think, like, what, the first inception of the podcast was sitting in the car with Mikey.
Yeah, out the front of
Manhattan's, yeah.
Yeah.
And then we actually decided we're going to set it up, and we set up this little desk at your place.
Yeah.
We're still at the same table. Same table, by the way.
We're still using the same table. Yeah, and the same cloth from Spotlight.
Yeah.
So this is all, 7 years old? 6 years old? Something like that?
About that, yeah.
But yeah, definitely shout out to everyone that has had a part in the podcast.
Mm-hmm.
Heaps of people that have helped out. Where do I even begin?
Yeah, well, we can give a shout out first to our voiceover cell that does all our intros and little snippets.
Yeah,
You hear a
so
voice
that
every now and then.
Yeah, that female voice that you hear, that sultry voice.
That is actually a person, yes, a good friend of ours.
Yeah, good friend of ours. Thanks, Sel, for chipping in. Obviously, thanks to this run at the beautiful Hen House that people can now watch in HD.
Oh shit, we're on film, aren't we?
Oh, we're on film. Oh no. And all of the apps and all the little companies that we've had on. I was going to say Squarespace, but we're not really affiliated with them. We use their platform for our website. But Hip Flask, Gig List, obviously the Hen House. Heaps more, like My Open Table, Pedal Perth, heaps of people that we've met along the way.
Yeah,
that have been
Space to Co as well.
Yeah, Space to Co, Avenoir Magazine, Float Fremantle, Whippersnapper Distillery as well.
Yeah, speaking of, which we have a nice bottle of the Upshot whiskey in front of us, which, funny enough, because we did a tour of Upshot over in East Perth, and this bottle, cask number 15, was actually bottled on my birthday 2 years ago. So Tim set one aside for us. And,
what a nice chap.
Yeah.
Yeah, but shall we crack it open and have a bit of a tipple?
We can crack now, yeah. We also get a shout out to... I want to give a shout out to my brother as well, Rob, that helped us out with our first website and all of our hosting server technical bullshit that we
storage,
gave up on.
the URL. Hosting, basically, it runs off of his sort of domain, but he helped us get the first, you as well.
We worked together.
You and Rob worked together on the first website.
He did all the technical know-how.
Until we could get on our feet.
Yeah. I can give a shout out. He works at Equilibrium Web Design. So if anyone ever needs any website shit done, hit up Equilibrium.
And also to my family, mum and dad, my sisters.
Just gonna drink it from the bottle. Screw the glasses.
I can smell that from here.
Oh yeah.
Oh, pour us a tipple.
Yeah, we got some nice whippersnapper nosing glasses, as they call them.
Is that what they call them?
Yeah. Yeah.
Oh. Is that because you can smell it when you tip it up?
Well, I think
towards.
I think you're meant to.
Well, that's a very big that's a very big nipple.
I said we're gonna have double nipples.
Double nipples. Okay.
Nipples, yeah.
Fuck yeah.
I'd just pour a whole glass if it was me, but
I just want to say before we have a shot that all those companies that we shouted out, like, we only affiliate with those people because we believe in what they do, and we think they're cool people, or they've approached us to get the word on their company out. So I would never plug anything that I don't necessarily believe in.
It's a very, like, the word community comes up a lot with a lot of people.
Yeah,
talk
for
to.
sure. So for all your smoke and vape shop accessories, please hit up Cloud9, ladies and gentlemen. Yeah.
Smoke shop accessories, but they don't sell vape stuff. No,
you can buy dry herb vapes from there.
Yeah, you can smoke
like
illegal stuff.
$200 a pop or something ridiculous. But no, that's a healthier way to vape. You know, people, you don't have to smoke anything. You can eat it, you can vape it. Yeah. There's a lot of ways to consume. Beep, we'll censor that. Cheers. Oh, I haven't had this in a while.
Oh shit! It's nice and warm.
Oh yeah. I've been waiting for that. I've been staring at the bottle the whole day. But yeah, fucking 100.
I was gonna say we even shout out all the bands and music. I mean, we were gonna shout out every single guest we've had on, but
well, let's do as many as we can since we have time. Fuck, where do I start? Okay,
I've lost my phone.
That's cool. That's fine. Well, let's do the most recent ones. Peppermint Showers. Ben Smith, who'll be coming in for a little bit.
Ben Smith will be joining us, yeah.
Jez Watts, Con Duncan, Steve Hughes from Usurper of Modern Medicine and Injured Ninja, with this really cool like QR code vinyl that
yeah.
We didn't have video at the time, but we have to have him back. We'll get a vinyl player in here.
Oh, yeah.
Who else? Sean Hendry, I Said the Sparrow / Make Way for Man.
Mm-hmm. I didn't wear their shirt today. I would have worn their shirt today.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Brooke Murphy from Hip Flask, who came down. Johnny Marr, comedian Tor Snyder. Tim Hoskin, obviously, who... Whippersnapper, yeah. Aaron Wilson, everyone from Mosquito Coast. Drew Goddard. Rob Nassif.
Big shout out to Rob Nassif, yeah. And everyone at Henhouse here.
Yeah.
Tom and...
What a sweet young man. Yeah. And Tom, who was lurking around here before...
he got the basketball for me. Thanks, Tom.
Oh, yeah. Did he get the ladder as well?
No, he climbed up the fireman pole.
Oh, wow.
I tried to do it and I ran out of breath halfway up the pole.
Oh, my goodness. Grace Sanders, Haley Welsh, Zayreen from Avenoir Magazine... Everyone at Voyager, Scott K, Alex Canyon.
Laith Tierney, Bible Bashers.
Hell yeah.
Mysterio Maxima. Mike Murphy.
Yes, Mike Murphy.
Yeah.
Sam Ma from Katie Steele. Well, he's drunk for Katie Steele. And some people from RTR, Tristan and Rianne, Todd Hunter. Matthew Tomich.
Wow, that's a lot of shout-outs.
That's a lot of shout-outs.
Yeah.
Everyone from Lilt, Brett and Louise. Sammy Shah, comedian as well. He's living in Melbourne now. He's doing great things. Holy shit. James Sher, Jack Dopel, and Alex Dew. Jared Singh, the Survivor.
Oh, can we say that yet?
Yeah, it's been on for a while.
It's already on TV. Yeah, that's right. Because Jared Singh, he disappeared for ages. Everyone was like, where the fuck's he gone? Turns out he was on Survivor.
Yeah, he was filming Survivor.
But that was like 6 months beforehand. He signed an NDA. He wasn't allowed to talk about it.
Yeah, it's been under wraps for a while. But yeah, it's been on TV, so that's fine. Mark Neal, Moana, Travis Johnson, living in Sydney now. Oh, we've got people all over the joint. Michael Paolino, Ben Young.
I was about to say Ben Young, yeah.
Ben Young, congrats on Hounds of Love. That was really cool. I went to the Q&A at the Astor, and that was really, really cool. Jen Adams, Tim Eyre, Joel Birch, David Anderson from Chaos Divine.
Yes. I want to get him back on.
Oh, for sure, yeah. That was like one of the early episodes, like 15 or something. Stuart Edwards, Roland Lim, Kenta McGrath, Tegan and James from the Voltaire Twins. Well, that's a while ago now, but they're they're still around. Oh, that's about
Wasn't
it.
the first ever episode was with Alex Kenyon and Scott Kay, wasn't it? From Georgia?
Pretty much. Episode number 1. Yeah.
Episode number 1.
That's pretty much all the shout-outs. If I've missed anybody, I apologise, but you know who you are.
Because there was also a time, like a short period, because I moved over to Melbourne as well, where you kind of took the handles on the whole podcast for a little bit.
Yeah, just for that year, I felt it was better to keep it trickling along.
Because we played around with the idea of doing like Skype sort of thing and doing a phone in, but not the same vibe. You have to be there. Yeah, part of it.
Skype's really impersonal, but it's okay if you really, really want to like get in touch with a person. But nothing beats having them right here.
Yeah, and now we got a video. We can invite everyone to be a part of the Mission Control podcast.
Yeah. What else? Shit, I'm kind of speechless. We do this all the time, and then now that now it's me and you, and there's video, it just feels so weird. But where can people see this? So we'll throw it up on the website.
Yeah, missionctrl.com.au.
And I can't think of anything else other than party time.
Party time.
There's going to be a lot of whiskey being drank and some cookies. We've got some popcorn as well.
Oh yeah, that'll come out later.
Yeah.
The whole fridge is stocked as well with Jim Beam and Coke Zero. I don't know why it's Jim Beam and Coke Zero, and the reason they were getting rid of it because no one was buying it.
I wonder why.
Coke Zero. Oh well, but it's there if you want. Just pop down and raid the henhouse fridge.
Have a drink. Yeah. But thanks to everyone. It's been an amazing half a dozen years or so. We'll take a quick break and we'll come back and talk some more shit.
Yeah.
Yeah. Thanks everyone. Oh my goodness. Hey, we're back.
We're back, and we've been bombarded with two guests at once. We got Ben Smith on my left and Jon Madd.
Oh, that sound! Oh my goodness!
Getting DP'd by guests.
Oh my goodness!
The balloons are out.
Yeah. How is everyone doing?
I'm doing good.
Yeah?
We're back and we're front.
Yeah.
Great.
Happy 100th. How are you going, John?
Yeah, I'm pretty fucking awesome.
Yeah?
Yeah.
Yeah. How was your day today?
Well, everything's a bit out of sync. I woke up too early, and so I went back to sleep, and then I woke up too late, and then everything's just kind of shifted.
It's 6 a.m. for me.
Yeah, you just woke up, didn't you?
Literally at 5. I did the same thing.
Yeah, right.
I woke up at like 6 this morning, went back to sleep at 8:30, woke up 5, and here I am. I don't even know where I am.
What were you doing up so late?
I don't know. No, I got up early.
You got up early? Okay, yeah.
No, hang on. Yeah, no, I got up early. I was too excited.
You're so far out of whack that you don't know whether you're early or late.
Well, I woke up early, but then I actually got up late. Yeah.
I hate that you get up and you're just like, I'm just going to go half an hour nap. Just put that snooze on and you just wake up like 2 hours later and just go,
well, I should have stayed up, but then I was pondering at about 4:20 in the morning in the AM.
4:20.
While I was in the shower and I was just soaping. I don't know if anyone does this, right? But I posted it on Facebook because I'm curious, right? When you're standing in the shower and you're soaping your feet, do you use the palms of your feet as a soap dish? Anyone?
No.
What do you mean by that? Like, I can't visualize it.
Like, okay, if you look at your hands, right? Imagine your hands are your feet, right? Like, so where like the palms of your hands are, like the soles of your feet, basically. Okay. So when you're soaping your feet and you have like your foot kind of, you're standing on one foot and you've got your other foot kind of facing up, and you're soaping your foot. Do you balance the soap?
No, I don't have that balance.
No. Yeah, right.
No. I just wipe it with my hand.
He looks down like...
Just me then. So
I'm sorry, yes.
That's what I was thinking at 4 in the morning, 4:20 in the morning. I remember it was 4:20.
Yeah.
And then at 8 o'clock I woke up and I was like, this is way too early. I need to go back to sleep.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Are you a dabber after you pee? No, this is what I want to find out.
What's this? Where you dab your penis with
dab
toilet
your penis
paper?
with toilet paper.
I do that and I hold it and let it soak it out.
Yeah.
Dude, I do that.
Like,
Nice.
but it's only something that like I started doing like as I got older because I kind of feel like my bladder controls like a bit.
Yeah, I always find it drips out more as I'm getting older. Like,
Not always, but like for
Sometimes.
just in case, like you know, for like the times that it does.
So
Yeah.
I've worked out that like putting fuel in your car is like going to the toilet. You know, you got to get every little drop out. You got to shake it a bit, make sure all the drops are out and stuff before putting it back away.
Yeah.
exactly. Otherwise, you're going to smell like a truck driver.
Yeah, but I hate that when you're like, okay, you do a couple of shakes and you're like, okay, I'm done, and then you go to walk away and
It's
you
not
dribble
enough
more.
anymore.
Yeah.
It's not enough anymore.
not enough.
It goes down your legs, and then you kind of.
It gets worse as you get older.
Dude,
I think it does. Yeah.
Fuck that shit.
Yeah, I call it the phantom pee. It's when you go to walk away and then you dribble a little more in your
I'm
underpants.
seeing a
It's
movie
worse.
idea coming.
It's like a song. Someone needs to write a song about it.
The Phantom Pea.
Like, you know, don't walk away from the phantom pea.
Well, you can't without it arriving.
No. Oh, that is so true. I'm gonna do this again.
Would anyone like a drink? A bit of whiskey?
Well, see, I'm going sober now.
Ben's
Really?
going sober.
After a year and a half of the hardest drugs I've ever done.
Yeah, right.
Oh my god!
The first time I came
Why am I
on-
laughing?
No, it's
Sorry.
good.
Yeah,
No,
okay.
it's fine. I only partially regret it. The first time I came on the show, I was sober for 2 years. And then I had a big breakup, and then I had a whinge, and my friend's like, dude, just one bit of champagne. Champagne's my thing. So it was all downhill from there.
Fuck. Well, yes, please. I'll
Yes, yeah.
Yeah.
'Cause this is local stuff, whippersnapper upshot whiskey.
You had this before when you came
I
on.
did.
Yeah.
I did. I remember. It was really good.
Except, why is that special, John?
Because it's my birthday bottle.
Hey!
It
Happy
was
birthday.
bottled on my birthday 2 years ago.
Bottle on
Yeah.
your birthday. Yes.
It was barreled 2 years ago on his
Wow.
birthday. Yeah, and that's the exact.
So you guys
Yeah.
are like birthday twins. I'm basically drinking your juice.
Yeah,
Yeah, why not?
Yeah.
The Phantom Juice.
That's why he was birthed in the first place. Whiskey. Yeah.
Just have a whiff.
Ooh,
Oh,
that's nice.
you can get drunk just from smelling that. Yeah.
Actually, nah.
Oh my goodness.
Another nipple?
Yeah.
Yeah, let's
why
just
not?
pour
Oh,
more
I'm so sorry, Ben. I feel bad drinking around you.
No, dude, it's absolutely fine. I'm
Yeah?
used to it, man.
One
I'm used
nipple
to
is
it.
never enough.
I've had enough for everybody.
This is just going to be the 100th episode of just us pouring whiskey all night.
Whose are these, and am I going to be bad for eating one?
No, have one. That's from a band called Peppermint Showers, and on the back they have a download code for their EP, I believe.
Peppermint showers.
Okay.
Yeah.
Thank you, Peppermint Showers.
Really, they got a really cool sound. Yeah.
What is that? Boo! That was horrible.
Oh, let's do another cheers. Oh my god, this whole episode is just going to be drinking whiskey. I'm sorry.
I'm going to cheers with the
cheers.
peppermint.
Yeah.
Thank you.
Girl pepper. Yeah.
Cheers.
Showers.
Cheers.
All right, hang on. Sorry about the sounds, everybody. There we
That's
go.
okay.
There we go.
Ooh.
So, John, you were going off somewhere? Macca's.
Yeah. That's probably. I think today all I've had is 4 double coat Tim Tams and an apple.
Oh, double coat, man.
It's the only, like, I've eaten all the Tim Tams, and I think the only one worth having is the double coat Tim
Or
Tams.
the caramel one sometimes.
Yeah,
Because
but
the caramel is very hard.
yeah,
it's fun
nah. I've had them all. Like
Double coat. I'm sorry.
the caramel ones, like I used to eat them all, but like after eating them all, the ones that bring me the most joy are the double coats.
Double coat are good.
Oh.
But yeah, I think I need a Macca's run. I've been dreaming about Macca's all day. Actually, since yesterday, I've been dreaming about Macca's. So today I dressed up in my McDonald's shirt, my burger belt, and my Ronald shoes.
Oh, that's
Ron looks like he's seen
dedication.
better days.
Oh my god.
Is that actually a thing with Tim Tams? Remember the old adverts where you buy like 2 corns off the Tim Tam and drink your tea or coffee through the Tim Tam?
Milk. Yeah.
Does anyone actually do that?
Oh,
Yes.
yeah,
Yes.
dude.
You should do
Dude,
it.
that's so fun.
Yeah,
Like a
it's the
straw.
It's really good.
Because then all the biscuit inside gets soft. Oh, it's amazing.
Dude, it's
But you know, Americans know that. Well, they have this image that we do that a lot, but not a
It
lot
just
of
sounds
us
like a
do
lot of
that.
effort. Like, I just eat a Tim Tam. I just fucking eat the thing.
Just
like.
bite it twice.
All
and
right,
it's
eat it in
okay.
half, like you know the little ridge, like in the middle. Like I bite it in half for fun.
So like you split it or
Yeah,
Yeah,
like,
you're right.
with my teeth. You know. What
yeah,
I'm
right.
Yeah.
No, but
You
the
weirdo.
the milk straw thing, like definitely. Yeah. Except now I live on my own, so I never finish the milk in time, so I never buy milk anymore.
Oh man, that happens.
Yeah. Unless you get long life milk in the carton.
I could, yeah.
Then it tastes like ass.
No,
Yeah.
I actually like long
Yeah,
life
me
milk.
too.
It is,
I
yeah.
really
It
like
does
it.
go in it, yeah.
And the hotel milks.
Yeah.
Yeah. Oh, that. Yeah.
Pod milk. Oh.
There's something about it. It's more creamier than regular.
I don't know what it
Yeah.
is. It's
Didn't they make like different, like the like lavender flavour fucking pod milk that hotels had?
Really?
Shit?
What?
Yeah, just like the different.
What hotels are you
Not
going
just
to?
milk.
Lavender Hotel.
No, I swear there was like some of those little pod milks, but they weren't just like milk. They were milk with like a bit of a flavour to them.
Okay.
You're right.
Maybe.
Maybe that was when I was over in Europe. Maybe.
I literally just had the thought of like creating flavoured milk as if it's not very common.
You know what'd be great? You know, like chocolate milk.
Strawberry milk.
Strawberry or
How about
banana.
mint? How about mint?
Yeah.
Spearmint? Oh, dude.
Oh my goodness. What do you drink? Like Devondale? Is that the long life shit that you drink?
I thought that was butter.
Oh, is it?
I don't know.
I don't know. The one with the cow on it.
I think if you stir
Yeah,
it,
that's milk.
If you stir it long enough, it becomes butter, right?
Yeah, that's what happens.
Yeah.
It turns to cream and then butter.
Yeah, right.
Add a bit of salt.
Yeah.
Yes, a lot in most cases.
Yeah. Well, actually, butter's actually not that bad for you.
I love that shit, man.
Yeah.
But like, so is lard. Lard's like, you know, I mean, when we were growing up, it was like, you know, they're like, oh, you know, pork lard, don't eat that shit. And now they're like,
no pork lard.
yeah. Now they're like, animal fat's good for you. And you're like, that's what I've been saying all the time. It tastes delicious.
It is. I think
Well, you
animal
just eat
fat's
the
fine.
lard on its own.
Well, I would. Like,
No.
like crackling and shit, you know?
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
I strayed from that. I'm scared.
That's
Yeah.
actually the secret ingredient to a lot of Chinese food is pork lard.
Yeah.
Right?
Yeah, yeah.
In the in the
and all
noodles,
that
yeah.
shit. Oh my
you
god.
throw it in
that's
the wok and it just makes everything
fucking
shiny and
amazing,
greasy.
man.
Yeah.
But it's like melted, right? It's like oil.
No,
Yeah,
it's like a
it's-
cube. It's like a little cube of.
it's like a cube, but it melts.
It melts down, yeah.
In-
but
in the-
like
in the
deep
pan.
fryers and stuff.
Yeah.
But then like you eat it and then like you bite a piece and then it just explodes in your mouth and fucking the best surprise in the world. You're like, fuck.
It's like a Kinder Surprise. You get a toy every time.
Oh, so good.
yeah.
It's like the Pop Rocks in Fairy Floss, you know?
Oh, yeah, dude. Pop Rocks are nice. I've been eating them for the last week.
Come on. Is it true if you add it to Coke, like you get a bomb
Really?
with Pop Rocks?
No, that's dry.
No, that's
ice.
Mentos.
Mentos.
Oh, yeah,
Mentos
Mentos.
and Coke. Yeah.
Has anyone actually successfully done that?
I haven't
Or is
tried
it,
it.
is it an After Effects?
I kind of feel like I might have when I was younger, but I just like it was a non-event enough that I don't really remember it.
Yeah, I remember trying it, but we never like got it off the
You just
ground.
chuck heaps in, and
Yeah.
then, well, it will become a bomb if you seal the lid again. But basically, if you're not quick enough, it'll just
Yeah.
ejaculate.
Yeah, if it's cream on your face. Yeah.
Mum, step back.
there is a thing that you can do where you basically you can set up the Mentos so that it sits on the inside of the cap. So that the next person that picks up the bottle, when they try to open the bottle, it falls in.
Oh, yes. No, I've heard of that. Yeah.
Bit of blue tack.
Oh, let's try it. Do we have
Yeah.
any Mentos? No, let's not.
Wasn't there a thing with the McDonald's, like the soft serve ice cream? You could drop the soft serve in a thing of Coke and something happens.
You make float.
Oh, yeah, it's just a Coke.
No, but like in the same Mentos type thing where it frothers up.
Really? It's just
Yeah,
a
but
spider.
that's what spiders are. Yeah.
Yeah,
Yeah.
The ice cream.
Oh, I
froths up.
love spiders. Yeah, but no, I thought
I
there
know
was
what
something-
happens, but like when the ice cream turns into that froth.
Yeah, dude. It's so
Yeah.
good. What idiot come up with that first, though?
I
It's
know.
like, man, I just feel like Coke and ice cream.
No,
Wait.
someone's probably eating his ice cream and it just fell
Fell
into his
in?
Coke. I'm
But-
like, oh shit!
No, but
Oh,
have-
wait, that's actually pretty good.
Have you tried dipping fries into the soft serve?
No.
It's pretty fucking sick, man.
Oh, really?
You use
Oh,
soft
no.
serve as a dip.
Are you going to do that later tonight when you drive past
bro,
McDonald's?
yeah.
Oh, my goodness.
I remember for years I didn't understand the concept of fried ice cream.
Mm.
That you get everywhere, and I was just like, how do you fry ice cream? Until I actually had it and went, that's fucking awesome.
Yeah,
right.
deep fried.
Yeah.
What?
Well, they roll it
Wait,
in the
you've
batter.
never had a deep fried ice cream?
No.
Oh my god, you poor child.
I grew up in a roadhouse too, so that's weird.
No, this is like Chinese restaurant shit.
Oh no way.
Yeah.
Yeah.
What is it, like coconut batter?
So it's like
Flour?
coconut, what's it, shredded coconut,
Yeah.
and usually some kind of bread crumb kind of thing. And they just you pack that around a bowl of ice cream and you just chuck the whole thing in the freezer. And you deep freeze it and then you just deep fry that thing. So the inside's still ice cream, but the outside's just
crispy, yeah.
crunchy.
That sounds kind of good.
It's so good. Oh my god!
But I was always amazed how they could do it without actually like melting the ice cream.
Yeah,
I think the oil
because it's frozen, and they just flash fry it really quickly, right?
The oil's got to be super hot, and the ice cream's got to be super cold.
Fuck yeah, fried ice cream, guys.
That's how they do the deep fried Mars bars.
Yeah, that's what I've heard. I've definitely heard of that.
Yeah.
I haven't had one.
Yeah. That's like a Scottish thing, right? Or like a British Scottish thing.
Came across it at a fish and chip shop.
Yeah,
It's a fish and chip thing.
Yeah, probably.
Elvis was the one that
It's like
put a stamp on it, wasn't he?
basically they must, they've got a deep fryer and they just fry all that shit and they're like, hey, let's do a Mars bar. Probably got stoned or something.
No, the Mars bar just fell in the deep fryer. And went,
and they went,
this is pretty good.
Let's just eat it. Yeah.
Well, not really, because they got to freeze the Mars bar first. Because I've tried it with the fun packs. I had a deep fryer once. Best and worst time of my life. Yeah, it was pretty good. We set up like an inflatable pool in the backyard, and then we had like a coffee table and the deep fryer on it. So we're just in the pool deep frying like fish.
Oh my god.
Fish fingers or fish bits and whatever. God. And then just eating it in the inflatable pool.
Banana fritters. You a fan?
Yeah.
Yeah?
For cheese.
Goreng pisang?
Goreng pisang.
Oh my god. Bam! Oh my god, that's my favorite. But you really need good bananas for that.
Yeah.
You need the small, sweet ones?
Yeah.
Not like the massive, powdery ones that you get at Woolworths?
Yeah.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah.
And they taste just like grass.
Yeah, this guy knows his shit.
Yeah. Ooh, you got to pick it off the tree yourself.
Yeah, it's got to be
like a jungle boy.
Yeah.
Jungle boy.
Got to wear a loincloth when
Speaking of peeling bananas, you remember that was actually what we got taught.
Speaking of peeling bananas.
No, at TAFE, when we were studying music, we got taught how to peel a banana properly.
From the bottom.
Yeah.
From the bottom.
Yeah,
Because that's the way the orangutan and stuff from the tree when they pull it from the bottom. So, everyone grabs it from the black stem bit and tries to peel it, but no, you peel it from the other end.
You squeeze the thing and it comes undone.
Yeah.
It's so cool.
Like a foreskin.
Also,
that's how I squeeze.
There's this thing I saw on the internet, and this is funny how we're so quick to put people's genitals in our mouths, but like nobody eats the black bits of the banana. They're like, ooh, I'm not gonna put that in my mouth, but like
Woo. Oh my goodness.
A penis any day, like throw it in.
Oh my god.
You pee out of that thing? Yeah, sure. Put it in my mouth.
I know. You ever go down on a really stinky one?
On a penis?
No.
No vagina?
Yeah,
I've not gone down on a penis.
I should have clarified more. What do you do?
Yeah.
What do you do?
Man,
you politely hold your breath.
You play it off like
close your eyes and think of better things.
You politely hold your breath and you hope you lick that smell away.
Oh my goodness.
No, I think I would tend to not go there if it were like that. Yeah, I don't know, maybe not.
Yeah,
I'd say not. I'm very frigid sometimes.
Depends how many champagnes you've had.
Yeah.
Unless you have like a Mentos or a mint.
If I can smell it by the time I reach the belly button, I go back up.
Oh my goodness.
Episode 100, last episode ever.
That's it. That's a wrap.
Ever?
What do you got coming up, man? Do you have any cool shit coming up? You traveling? You doing shows? Doing magic shit?
I've got a couple of gigs next weekend.
Yeah, cool.
Are you a magician?
I am a magician. Yeah.
What the fuck, dude? Can you do a trick? Oh my god! No, guys, he took his thumb off.
Yeah.
That's amazing.
For sure, I can actually.
Ooh. How long have you been a magician again? We talked about this before. Like we've done so many episodes.
12 years now.
12 years.
Is this magic years or human years?
Like,
I don't know. That was the worst joke I've ever done.
2005.
Oh shit, man.
So easy 11 coming 12, I think.
That's magical.
It's pretty magical. It's been a magical time. I started magic basically because I forgot how to talk to people.
That's why we all start magic, man, in some form.
No, but it's like a real good way to,
It forced me to put myself into people in people's faces.
Yeah,
you know? Like I was recovering from being stoned for about 6 years. I think just like non-stop.
I'm still in that hole right now.
I'm getting out of it.
I just forgot how to interact with sobriety. Like, you know, with people that were not stoned. I was like, what do we talk about? You know.
Yeah.
And so I thought magic would be good to force me to put myself out there and yeah.
Can you legit do a magic trick? Like,
yeah, for sure.
Do one right now. I'd love to see it. I'm going to narrate it. Okay,
right,
so
wait. Yeah, hold this.
He's got a lucky band. He's passing it to me.
Right.
So we do have cameras, man. Ben.
Yeah.
Ben, there is
Yep.
cameras.
There's
yeah.
cameras everywhere.
Right. Oh, well, so this is going to...
Come over here. Come closer to me.
Okay.
Come closer.
All right.
Watch the cables.
Speak into the mic. Yeah. All right. Perfect.
Okay.
Yeah, just like this.
Yep. Okay.
Great. All right. Awesome. So I put this one here. We're stuck, yeah?
Yeah.
You can feel this rubber band, yeah?
Yes.
Side to side, you can feel we're stuck. Up and down, we're stuck, yeah? You can feel the tension here.
Yes.
Watch carefully, yeah, look.
Oh my god.
I gotta go.
Oh my god, round of applause.
Hey, thank you.
Yeah.
That was insane.
I know. I still don't get
magician.
it. I still don't get it. It's so simple as well.
Yeah, after 11 years of card tricks, this little simple
You can take this attack rubber band.
this simple trick's my favorite.
Hey, where do you buy your lucky bands from?
They're just regular bands. You can buy them from any magic shop.
Yeah.
Jon Madd signature lucky bands.
Yeah.
Yeah.
$5 a piece.
The inscription on the,
Yeah.
the name is so small.
They're quantum rubber bands. Yeah.
To read them, you need magician's glasses.
Oh my god! But that's the shit I like. Like it's just with whatever
close up.
Simple,
Like
quick.
I love the close up stuff where there's no smoke and mirrors. You know, there's
Some misdirection stuff, like
for sure. Yeah.
so good.
I love the psychology behind it.
Yeah.
You know, I like doing the simple stuff and just making it look magic.
I see what you mean though. Like it's a good like platform to interact with people.
Yeah, and then like I think about maybe 3 years ago. I realized then that was my crutch.
Yeah.
You know, then that became my weed, and I couldn't leave my house without my magic on me. So I tried to wean myself off it. You know, I would go into every social situation and go like, "Hey, do you want to see a magic trick?" And then I realized, like, man, like okay, I've gone too far. So I'm learning to pull back.
He's just got the rubber bands now.
Yeah.
For sexual activity and magic tricks.
Well, I'm not going to ask you if you have a magic wand or not.
I'm sure he does. Put it in my mouth.
Put it in my mouth.
Wait, let me dab first.
Oh my god!
Oh man,
It's
this
all
is quick.
coming together.
This is quick.
This is good. Woo! Pow pow. Oh my goodness, that's good. Yeah, that's cool, man.
I see a lot of and hear a lot of magic. No,
That's my magic wand.
Oh my goodness. What's
hang on,
wrong
wait.
with us?
it's become a Foley session.
That sound. Oh my goodness. Where do you live, dude? You live in like Northbridge somewhere?
What address?
Yeah, well, it's technically it's kind of Highgate, but my address has a 6,000 postcode, so I'm pretty happy with that.
Yeah, cool.
Yeah, I'm just like probably like on the edge of Perth, I think.
I'm jealous of your views, man.
Yeah, it's
like
it's pretty sweet.
Pretty sweet view.
Yeah.
Before my drug addiction, I had a really nice apartment.
Really? Whereabouts?
Like, it was on Mount Street, right next to Kings Park, and I had the
I
view
know
of
the
the
place.
city.
Oh,
Yeah, 40 Mount Street. It was
What the fuck were you doing up there? Doing blow and shit off of hookers?
No, yeah.
Isn't that-
Well,
That's
I've pretty much set up my apartment for a drug addiction.
Yeah, it's bad, man. I ended up like so in debt. Like, I'm glad that I'm taking the plunge now. Because
Yeah, man.
It ruined everything. Like, it just I just became a shit cunt.
Yeah.
So
That's good. Good to see you still fucking...
I'm very handsome and cool.
Yeah.
But
You'll always be handsome.
Oh, stop it.
Yeah. But I had no idea you had an apartment. Yeah, cool.
Yeah, it was so good. I worked full time, went and got my license and all that adult shit, and then it just
Yeah. Where did you work again?
General Pants.
General Pants, that's right.
Yeah.
In the city?
Yeah.
Yeah, cool. The one on like near Forest.
Yeah,
Chase?
Murray Street.
Oh, Murray Street. Yeah.
Man, it was so good. Wow.
You're right.
for a bit.
Yeah. Well, people started fucking following you around, right?
Oh, yeah.
Yeah.
That was pretty bad. But that's why I was just
from work?
drunk. Yeah.
From work?
Yeah. No, because I used to do like viral idiot videos, like acting kind of stuff.
Oh, yeah.
Comedy stuff. And it's just like young people like follow me around. And like when you're like trying to work a normal, humble job, you know?
Yeah.
It's shit. Like, I didn't like it. It was embarrassing.
Well, I teach in the daytime, so it's weird, like, you know, having kids and you know, doing magic and stuff like that, and you know, and then they find out I take my clothes off sometimes on the weekends.
Yeah.
And they're like, we saw a video of you with like a silver G-string.
We've all got the silver G-string video.
And I'm like, what were you looking for on the internet?
I was just going to ask, do you incorporate magic into your classes at all?
Not.
Or do you try and keep it separate?
I keep it in my sleeves for like special occasions, and then I'm like, pow, check this out. And then they're like, what?
Pop quiz.
You knew this the whole time and you never showed us? I'm like, yeah, that's right. Yeah.
Misdirection.
Yeah, misdirection. A lifetime of misdirection.
Are there any students that have mobile phones in your class?
Yeah. Well, they're not supposed to.
Yeah.
And I'm not supposed to allow it, but I think I'm pretty loose with them.
Because what are the rules now in the classroom with mobile devices?
Can I ask, like, what age level do you teach?
High school. So he's 7 to 10.
The what?
Well, year 7 to 10. I love them. I've been in primary school. I love high school kids though, like because they can shoot shit back, you know, and then you don't have to, like, I don't have to mother them.
Yeah.
You know, like primary school kids, you know, like they cry.
Oh yeah, that's true.
Yeah.
I would cry. I still cry.
Yeah, and like, you know, they pee their pants and stuff. I don't want to deal with that shit, you know.
And dad.
Yeah, but like with high school. You have
to do that.
High school kids kind of, you know, they're more of people, you know, and you can kind of. You can give them shit right back, you know.
I'm so scared of teenagers, man. I don't know why. I was scared when I became one. I was
Yeah. I hated myself when I was a teenager.
Yeah, same.
Yeah.
Like my whole life after school has been me trying to reverse the effects of high school.
Yeah. And you know, your 30s will be undoing all the damage from your 20s.
Yeah. Oh my god.
Yeah.
Do you find it strange, like when you're teaching these teenagers, do you think back to when you were in school that time and just do you look at like this big change in the way things are, or do you try and keep it close to what you remember? Or
well, the whole reason why I got into teaching was because I grew up in Singapore and I had, you know, a really strict education system. You know, like 30-40 kids in a class, and, you know, basically sit down, shut up, do your work. And I was close to being. I was constantly one of the worst students. Right? So I was always giving shit to my teachers. You know, the first day I went into a classroom, I honestly wanted to write letters of apologies to all my teachers. You know, just saying like, sorry for being such a shit cunt. And I still get that, like, you know, I still get the kids, and sometimes I look at them and I see myself from you know, like 20 years ago, and I look at them and I can see exactly what they're doing, and I know what's going through their minds. But you know what? Like, that doesn't give me an advantage. I still don't know how to counter that stuff. You know, like, they still make it hard, and I still don't know how to react. You know, even though I was on the other end, you know, I've just got more experience to deal with it. Yeah. But I you know, there's still no, like, I don't know how to fix it. I don't know how to stop it. Yeah, because it's one of those things that just naturally happens. When you learn from the fact that you're a piece of shit when you're younger, it is something that you need to be embarrassed of first before you actually change it. Yeah. And they're not going to get that from someone telling them. Like, you can tell them, and it may stick in their mind as they're developing. Yeah. But a lot of the time, it's something that you just need to learn from yourself. I think the key is to just be patient. There's a woman. Let it happen. And then. And you know, just pick your moment. Wait for the right moment to tell them that they're shit cunt. And hope that they listen. You know, man, I've had great like changes from teachers growing up, but I'd still always go back and come back, and then I remember a lot of the things that they would say. And it's usually the teachers that believed in me the most, because I was the dickhead in the class as well. But it's the ones that said, "You're not just a piece of shit." And instead of writing letters to the teacher, they send you a text message now. Well, they're not supposed to. Write an email. Hey, teach. What's going on? Yo, teach. Gonna be late a couple of hours. They're not supposed to. I think maybe Instagram. Like, they've left comments on Instagram.
Times have changed, man.
Yeah.
That is so weird. That is so weird. Yeah.
Yeah, but they've also like gone through my Instagram and like I think they came to school one day. They're like, "Oh yeah, hey, Christmas, hey."
Yeah.
And then I was like, "What are you talking about?" And they're like, "That nice hashtag." I'm like, "What are you talking about?" And they're like, "Suck on a cock." And I'm like, "Oh, I remember that picture."
Yeah.
Oh my goodness.
But don't you do you get bailed up by the other faculty like about that sort of stuff?
I'm pretty lucky. I think the school I'm at is pretty cool at the moment. Like, the school I'm at the moment is pretty cool. A bit of a hippie school, and like the staff are awesome. They're really cool. The kids are so switched on as well. I think one of my first impressions of being in the middle school classroom was last year. It was during the American election time, and I remember the kids were sneaking their phones into class so that they could follow the results of the election.
Oh, that's pretty cool.
At middle school, right? Year 7, 8, 9 kids. And I'm thinking, wow, like when I was year 7, 8, 9, like...
I didn't give a fuck.
I had no idea what politics was. Not that just that I didn't give a fuck. I didn't know what the hell it was. Like, it was not a concept that was, in my head at all.
Yeah. And
these kids are so switched on, and they're, they're breaking, they're smuggling their devices in to keep up with what's going on. And I'm like, wow, this is amazing. It blew me away.
Yeah.
Fucking kids these days. Fucking politics. You can at least be looking at porn or something.
Yeah.
Politics, really? Come on.
Man, like when I see like the young kids that are just amazing at instruments at 4 years old and stuff like that, I hate myself for not being so developed at such a young age. But they have access to coolest information if they want it, and it's going to be like that through every generation. There are going to be the kids that are going to abuse it for the wrong reasons, and the ones that are going to be more switched on, but they're extra switched on because of that, and the ones that abuse it are extra fucked.
Cardistry, man, like with the cardistry, like where the kids like shuffle the cards in like really fancy ways and shit. Man, like the 12-year-old kids just doing amazing things.
Yeah.
These kids from, I don't know, Japan or whatever, or like yo-yo or whatever, these kids just have so much dedication to the craft.
So good, man.
Yeah. And they probably got parents in the background just whipping them. Play!
Well, that's the way it's done. That's the way it's done. Michael Jackson.
Maybe there could be hope for the next generation. Was that? We had.
We've got some more people at the front.
They just like fell on the door.
I think that's. I can't see
door falling, man. That's my favourite pastime.
Woo! Hey, John. Thanks for dropping by, man.
Cheers, man.
Yeah.
Have fun at Marika's exhibition. Say hi to her.
Yes, for sure.
Do that. Yeah.
Sounded like a duck. I'm still
Oh my goodness. Yeah, say hi to Marika. That's going to be an awesome exhibition. Yeah,
for sure. We're going to try and get on podcast as well. So
yeah, hell yeah. All right, we'll be back in a second.
Sweet electric. Feel your way.
Recording?
Yeah.
Well, you can be a binacorn.
Oh.
What?
Oh my God, guys. Happy 100th! What's that?
Yeah.
How is everybody? We've got Sarah and, oh my God, I forgot your name.
His name's Tim.
Tim?
No, it's Devon.
It's Devon.
Who's Tim? Who is this Tim that everyone talks about?
He's an enigma.
Tim is you, Johnny. It's your alter ego.
How many names do I have now? Like fucking
as
12.
many as you like. You should hear what Daryl calls you behind your back.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Sexy.
You should hear what he calls me in bed.
He calls you
Sexy. Cunty McCunt.
Hasidic Jew porn princess.
What? What's with you and the Hasidic Jew?
Yeah, can you tell us about this? I have a fascination with Jews.
I
do.
I would love to, Ben.
Can you tell me?
I thought you'd never ask.
I am asking.
Well, I guess, firstly, I'm allowed to be racist about Jews because I am half Jewish.
Okay.
Let me just, I'm really sad that I'm not black because then I would...
I'm actually 1/8 Aboriginal, believe it or not.
You go there.
You
Yeah.
what?
Yeah.
You can only
1/8 Aboriginal, yeah.
1/8?
Yeah, I've started going to a job search place for Aboriginals and it's so good. And my brothers look more Aboriginal than me because I got really pale. And they're taller and they're...
Yeah, you're like really diluted.
I know.
Yeah.
I don't know what I look like, but it's just cute.
Yeah. You look adorable,
You
Ben.
are adorable.
Thank you so much.
Anyway, back to the Hasidic dew ponds.
Yep.
Talking about yourself, Ben.
Shalom.
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 Do you celebrate like all the Jewish the Jewish stuff? I said
Money.
Jewish,
Do
sorry.
you know, the great thing about Jews is they have a lot of fucking holidays. So I worked at a Jewish business and we had all the Jewish holidays plus all the Christian holidays. So I never worked. And they were on weird days.
That's so good.
It was so good. So I only do I'm doing Rosh Hashanah this year, which I do it every year with my friend, and it's Jewish New Year. But it's not like get fucked up like our New Year's. It's like sit around a table and do a bunch of traditions. And
Dreidel.
It's pretty cool. There's no dreidels.
Hanukkah? That's Jewish, isn't it?
Yeah, Hanukkah.
How does that actually work?
I actually don't know. I'm really shitty at all of that stuff. But I wrote a bunch of...
You get presents for a
bunch
month
of days
before Christmas?
It's usually around Christmas time or before, but it changes every year.
Is the Jew one where they shake chickens above the baby's head?
Chicken shaking?
So, because I had always... Sorry, I interrupted you, Devon. He's used to it. No. Okay, so I'm going to go back to Hasidic. So basically, I was always talking about how Jews have sex through sheets, but I never asked anyone about it.
Wait, what? Wait. Just start again. What?
They cut a hole or...
Yeah, so there's this myth that Jews fuck through sheets. So they put a hole... Can we swear?
Yeah.
Fuck yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
So they put a hole through a sheet and then they fuck through the sheet, which is probably the secret to a long and healthy marriage.
That actually sounds quite...
That sounds like a glory hole, but with sheets.
Exactly, and a glory hole is a tried and tested thing. But this time you know where it's, what orifice it's entering.
Well,
whereas in a...
How do you know, really?
Yeah.
They're so close together.
Okay, hey, here's a scenario. If you were really, really, really horny, right, and you wanted to get your dick sucked, but there was a 1 in 5 chance it might be a dude, but you won't know. You won't know.
Okay.
Would you still go for it?
No, but see, I wouldn't do a glory hole. I'm so picky.
Oh, right, all right.
Weirdly.
You're not a glory hole type person.
But wouldn't a guy suck a dick better because he would know what you want?
Maybe.
Devin's for sure.
Devon minutes in heaven, man.
Oh, my goodness.
Hey, if I could suck my own dick, I would. Fucking
Dude,
know.
I've had wet dreams of that. I'm not kidding, and I'm not ashamed. I've had at least 2 wet dreams in the last 5 years of me sucking my own dick. The last one was in a car for some reason. I was driving, and I've only had my license for a short period of time. This is weird to me. Who else has had that?
Did you swallow your own cum?
Probably.
That's like next level narcissism.
Yeah,
right there.
that's what
Sucking
I think.
your own dick.
My ex-boss also had that same dream.
Yeah.
So
something wrong.
What
with
about
all of
you?
guys.
About you sucking his dick?
No. No, that's a reality.
Marilyn Manson claims he can suck his own dick. It's the secret to his success.
But he's really funny, though.
He also apparently, when he goes out in public, he writes the word cunt on his face so that people can't sell photos of him.
Wow.
That's actually a good.
I think it's quite smart.
That's very... dude, he's so smart. He's like
so
in
smart.
Mensa.
What's that?
It's the High IQ Society.
Oh, yeah,
The little boy
yeah.
from Modern Family is also in it. He was like the youngest in the world.
I'm a member too.
Oh, really?
Oh, really?
No.
Okay.
Do you eat any Jewish food?
Oh,
Veggie Mama.
I fucking love veggie mamas.
Yeah, so
I
good.
have a fantasy about marrying a Jew too.
Me too.
Yeah. Oh, well. Oh, no, you're not Jewish, so we can't get married.
No, I'm not very good at money. Or
Yeah.
Hollywood.
You wouldn't make the cut then.
No.
I was gonna say Hollywood. I don't know what's like that. You guys had fucking really good senses of humor, though. Senses
I agree.
of humor.
And we're also extremely
Yeah.
attractive.
Yeah.
Well, they can
We're
be.
pretty much all around great people.
Yeah. Jerry Seinfeld.
Jerry Seinfeld.
Jewish.
Jewish.
Sarah Silverman. Sarah Silverman is really
She's
cute.
Jewish.
Awesome.
Yeah.
Scarlett
Jews.
Johansson, Natalie Portman.
Yeah.
Natalie Portman. But
Steven
Speaks
Spielberg.
Hebrew.
Natalie Portman's serious Jew, right? Like Israeli.
Yeah, she
Jew.
speaks
Yeah.
full Hebrew.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
That's
Are
really
you
cool.
speaking Kiwi? Like Hebrew?
Hebrew.
That was a bad joke.
Oh, nah,
Oh, no,
bro.
dude, worry about it, bro. That's sweet ass.
Hebrew. Do you want to hear a New Zealand joke? What is a Hindu?
Oh God.
It lays eggs, bro.
That's good. That's
Anyway,
so good.
So
I love that.
thank you.
That was so good.
Wait. So back to the. So apparently, I actually Googled it last night because I'd been like joking about people fucking through sheets for my entire life, and then I found out it was a myth.
Not real.
Okay.
No, they don't do that.
Okay.
But
So
I kind of
that's
want to do that
Tinder's
now. I kind of want to try it.
I think it opens up a lot of.
Why would you
avenues.
do that?
It opens up a lot of seams in your sheets.
Why would you do? Why would anyone do that anyway?
Maybe if you had an ugly partner. and
Embarrassment. Yeah.
Yeah.
I think it would be an interesting also avenue for Sheridan sheets to like sell.
Pre-hold.
Right.
Pre-hold.
Pre-hold, and you can buy different sizes as well, like
Depending on
extra
the size
large.
of your dick.
Yeah.
Extra small for me.
Yeah, I need that one too. Mine doesn't work anymore. Mine don't work too good.
Extra small and curved.
Yeah.
No, it's normal. It's big, but it's curved.
How do you know this beautiful strapping young lad here?
So I thought it would be pertinent to bring. I don't know if he's my ex. I'm not exactly sure.
He's very handsome.
We
He's
dated.
very handsome.
We dated. He's the only guy I met on Tinder that I actually liked.
You met him on Tinder?
Yeah.
Oh, cool.
Does it actually
Tinder.
work? Does Tinder actually work?
Yeah, it has GPS.
Well,
You can track him down.
there's
you know.
there's this really good meme that's like, oh, the cool thing about Tinder is you don't know whether you're going to marry him or he'll wear you as a skin suit.
Yeah.
And I
Same thing, though.
resonated with a lot of my girlfriends.
Yeah.
So anyway,
Right.
we
Before they died.
before they died. Anyway, Devon and I have done neither, but I'm hoping later that he'll wear me as a skin suit.
That's amazing.
Mm.
See, I think my Tinder profile comes off as a skin suit wearer. That's
Yeah.
probably
I
why
don't
it
have
doesn't
Tinder.
work for me.
It's totally fine for you not to have Tinder.
Yeah, I had it once. And then, because my friends convinced me, but
Yeah.
I have a problem with being my real self online. I
Yeah.
can't, it's, no, can't do
It's
it.
really difficult. My friend, you know Jade?
Jade Poo.
Yeah.
Mhm.
She
Yeah.
convinced me to download Bumble the other night.
What's that like?
She has an app for everything. It's amazing. It was really weird. I deleted it because it made me feel uncomfortable.
Yeah.
Okay.
But it's a cool concept because what it is it's like a dating app, but the girl has to talk first.
Okay.
Really?
But then I saw
What's it
heaps
called?
of-
Bumble.
Bumble,
Where's
yeah.
my phone?
It's meant to be. It's big in America. I'll help you with your profile.
Yeah.
No, see, but that's what like with Tinder and what's the other one I tried? Plenty of Fish and OkCupid. But I ended up just linking it to my Facebook account
Yeah.
and my Instagram
Yeah.
account. So it's just everything that's just like on Facebook and Instagram goes straight to the profile. And I worked out it's probably not a good idea.
It's not.
Everything?
Well, it shows like all my likes. It's like fucking 200 likes and stuff of interests and shit.
Only if you match. The first time I went on Tinder was I got this guy. I was sort of seeing this guy and he sort of ghosted me and I got annoyed at him. So
So you could see him, then you couldn't.
he just disappeared. Maybe he died
Maybe.
Oh, shit.
and I'm just being a bitch.
That's dark.
Anyway, so I downloaded Tinder and it took like you were on it within a second because it took all the photos and it was really interesting because I had a guy at my door within like 15 minutes and it was like ordering a pizza.
That's amazing.
I know.
That's really efficient for women.
It-
I don't know how
and
I
then
feel about that.
But I'd never done it before, so I didn't know what was normal.
That's not
And
typical.
he came to my book launch, and he came with his really hot girlfriend, and I shamed him at my book launch. It was really funny.
Oh, you called him out on stage?
No, I just was like, I said, when I kind of play it up because I didn't really have that much casual sex when I had broke up with my ex, but I was like, when I was, having casual sex and I was on Tinder and then I was like, Aiden, and I stared at him and I was like, you probably don't remember. And I was like, I do. and he said he wanted to melt into the floor.
I would have loved to have
Yeah.
seen that.
It was really funny.
Just from sheer
It's
embarrassment?
my proudest moment.
Oh
I don't
my
know why he
goodness.
was there. Why would you take your girlfriend? I don't even know if he knew who I was. I always
Yeah.
think people don't remember me.
But is it kind of unfair that if a girl wants sex, she just has to say she wants sex and she gets sex? But if a guy wants sex, they have to put in like...
I don't think that's
so much
unfair
work
at all.
shit.
Nah.
I think it's to do with the
Yeah.
power dynamic in that, like, I guess you could physically take it if you wanted it. So therefore, I mean, I know that sounds, I just went serious, but
Yeah.
it's kind of true. Like,
But it's taken how many fucking 100 years to get to this point?
But I'm
you
a
know what I mean?
frigid too. Like, I'm hell frigid sometimes. Like,
Yeah.
But I mean, like...
I need to be warmed up just like a chick. Like, honestly.
yeah, but I think sex is better with someone that you actually like.
Yeah, exactly.
Yeah, but what I mean is like if a chick goes out like in any club, gets drunk, whatever, and she wants to have sex, she just finds any guy and says, I want to have sex, and most likely 90% of the time she'll get sex. But if a guy wants to do that, it doesn't work like that.
Well,
But I think that's all right, though.
Really?
I don't really know. I've never done that. Maybe I should go do that now and see. I don't know.
Oh shit! Wait.
I feel actually.
I'm kidding.
I feel embarrassed.
Yeah.
That doesn't happen very often. I don't know.
Yeah.
I mean, there's a reason. Well, I think women are wired differently, like in terms of what turns them on. So I always say to my guy friends, I'm like, just like pay her some attention and like, you know, say nice things to her, and just there's some really basic things that can make a woman way more receptive. Whereas I know it seems like, I don't know, I'm not a man, but, you know, you guys can just go and fuck and enjoy yourselves. Whereas I think it's a lot more, not cerebral, but it's the whole experience.
But I think
I'm talking about finding the sex to begin with.
Oh, yeah. Okay, yeah, so finding the sex. It depends on the girl. I mean, I know girls that probably would want that and don't achieve that.
Do you have the numbers?
Yeah, I think it's in the 20
so
range.
I honestly, I think I should. I always thought I would love to give a service where I like review people's Tinder profiles, because guys have the most fucking terrible Tinder profiles.
What was your one like, Devon?
Very minimalist. Just had a few photos, but I didn't have...
And a full stop.
I didn't have like a dead tiger. I didn't have fishing, and I didn't have...
skydiving.
All the hallmarks of the first pic wasn't a topless photo of me chugging a beer.
Yeah. Or flexing in the mirror.
That's something that I...
Really low standards.
Yeah.
I was just a little bit above that.
Yeah.
Maybe.
See, I got told like a good profile for a guy is not to have selfies, but more to have like photos of what you do and like your environment, whereas chicks have selfies.
On the toilet, patting, the dog getting put down.
The accidental sitting
Feeding,
on the toilet
man.
playing with your phone. No. Playing with your phone on the toilet and you accidentally take a photo and it's just like your legs.
Oh my God.
That's
you never had that?
That's actually funny though.
I've never done that.
Until you send it to someone.
Yeah.
I wrote a blog for that was called like don't swipe yes on men posing with unconscious animals and other rules for Tinder. And
that's a thing?
Yeah. Oh my God. Especially when I was in the US and there were a lot of men with like dead animals. I mean, the theory is if he'll pose next to an unconscious animal, who knows what he will do to you. But I would love to just share with you like the top faux pas for men on Tinder.
Sure.
Like, I guess, selfies. If you don't have someone to take your own photo, don't put it up. Especially if you're just like brooding in the photo, staring down into the lens.
And flexing.
If you're lying in bed, staring up into the camera, like it's fucking weird. If you're taking a photo in a toilet, like why are you in the fucking toilet taking a photo?
Doing
it's
a
weird.
shit.
It's just hitting two birds with one stone.
Guys are really proud of their shit, so you notice that?
Well, I'm scared of my poos. I don't like to look at them.
Don't
Man, I'm so girly. I'm scared
you
of cum.
don't like to inspect it just to make sure that everything's alright?
If I get cum on me, man, I flip out. Man, I'm so girly.
I just had an image of you orgasming and then screaming like a woman.
It happens. It has happened. I go, no, like legit. Dude, don't come on me.
Stop coming on me. It's you. I guess it's a weird concept to have something come out of you like that.
And then go on to you. Like,
it's mainly protein. It's fine.
It's not okay for my own cum to be on me. Not anyone's cum. No one's cum.
No one's coming on Ben.
No. I dare ask what position you were in that you would get cum on yourself.
No, okay.
No one taught Ben how to masturbate.
No, okay. I don't understand. One time, okay, this is a long time ago, but me and my friend were watching Raise Your Voice. Hilary Duff was very important at the time for a 14-year-old boy. I don't know why we decided, hey, let's just wank next to each other. No, not in a sexual way.
I've heard of that before, though.
Okay, we were just good friends.
I've had male friends.
We're just good friends, right? He wanks and comes onto his stomach, and that's the thing. Apparently, I'm not coming on my stomach.
The first time I had a guy, I was a bit of a late starter, and I remember my boyfriend came on me, and I was in the shower. And I was washing myself and I thought I had a skin disease. I was like, everything's peeling and I didn't know that it was cum.
It's just cum.
Because it kind of like...
Like
goes all weird.
Well, when you come in like in the shower and when water gets on it, it gets really gluey.
Really weird, and it was all over my
really
skin.
Weird.
And
this is where the podcast is headed.
I know.
Wait,
oh my God.
The other thing that a lot of men do is don't post photos of yourself with your wife or your girlfriend or even any hot girl because it intimidates women.
Yeah. Okay.
Women are complicated.
I know.
But I think just look happy and look like yourself so that when people swipe on you, they're actually swiping on you, not a version.
Yeah.
It's always a version of you.
Yeah.
The double standard is if women did every single one of what you're saying, posing in a bed, posing on the toilet, posing next to a dead animal, guys are still like, oh, yeah.
That's very,
With a hot guy.
But you may as well just play the game and then obviously date them for a while, don't show them your real self and eventually they'll fall in love with you. Also, because during sex, hormones are released that make women bond with men and trust them.
Oxytocin.
Fucking oxytocin fucks with you.
Yeah.
I've been if I ever date anyone now, I just fucking hold out for as long as I can. Devon knows that.
I can't imagine Devon's mind right now.
I know.
I would be crying if I were Devon. But he has those big arms.
I know.
God knows what else is big.
Don't be fooled. Don't be fooled.
What sort of pics did you have on your profile, Devon?
I can't even remember. Just
some
guy friends from a reunion. That was probably the only thing that was.
Yeah.
I can tell you. I can remember it all.
Okay.
So he actually has an amazing profile.
Okay.
And I wasn't even going to talk to him because I was like, this guy's way too hot for me. I saw him in person. I was like, oh no. No, I'm joking. Sorry.
No, he's super hot.
Oh, everyone's just like.
I'm being real though.
Geez, wow. Anyway, so he had a photo of himself holding a kid, but it was really authentic photo. There's a lot of guys that I feel just pose with kids.
That works.
And
it's
then
like Bruno.
Whose kid was it?
I don't know. I think he just stole a kid.
Something you just picked up on the side of the road.
That's so easy to find.
And then he had a photo of himself with a girl that seemed like a nice girl, not someone that I would be intimidated by. Then a photo with his laser tag team, I think. Was it your laser tag team?
Yeah.
And I was like, cool, so he's a geek and I like geeks. And then what else was there?
A JavaScript screenshot.
It was like HTML turns me on.
Yeah. See, I don't know what if I was to go on one of those platforms. I don't know what photo I'd use.
You'd have heaps of cool photos.
Yeah, but they're all. Then I'd seem too pretentious.
Yeah, but that's the thing. You just can't overthink that shit.
Yeah.
I've got a burp. I've just started drinking beer.
Burp into the mic.
Wait, last time I did this, it sounded really lame.
I'll do it.
No, I can't do it now. It's gone.
I burped it for you.
Yeah.
Thank you.
No worries.
I remember your burp the other day. It was like a bubble burp. It was like.
I'm not confident to burp in public yet. I'm just getting there.
Yeah, we've had your book.
What kind
in
of
the
book
middle
is it?
in the middle of the table. Have you seen this book?
Oh, Elements Journal.
No. Oh, I picked up the wrong one.
Hang on. This one
sorry,
here.
I've
This
just
one
got
here.
so many.
Fuck off and die.
Yeah.
See, I can see you writing a book like that.
Check it out. Run us through what it is. Who's involved in it?
Yeah, so it's a breakup book. And I wrote it after my breakup because I just wanted to make something. And my friend Jade Fu, who is an absolute legend, illustrated it and workshopped it with me. But they were all exercises I used while I was going through my breakup because I got super frustrated by all of the blogs I was reading telling me to meditate and, be peaceful when I could hardly get through a minute of the day. And I just wanted to make something that was real and that also honoured that sometimes you feel fucking angry during a breakup and then eventually, you become an evolved, wonderful person with a bright future. But there's also a lot of anger that I think needs to be acknowledged. And then once you've sort of gone through that, it's just like grief, there's stages of grief, obviously, that you need to deal with. But yeah, I just wanted something that was just real and that could make women feel instantly better. So you can tear out the pages and
Very angry. There's also a nipple in the book if anyone...
Yeah, there's a nipple. It's
nipple
pretty
warning.
angry. But yeah, usually when you go through a breakup, there's some shit's gone down or, there's resentment.
It's so funny because I'm not going to lie, guys will cry for weeks. They just sit there and cry, but girls think that the guys are going out like fucking chicks and stuff. I literally sit at home and I just I can't even eat. Legit.
It sucks being an empath because also other guys will call you out on being too emotional, and I think that fucks other guys up.
I think that's so destructive and really interesting to hear.
Because of that thing that girls can go out and get laid straight away. Guys instantly, even if you do the breaking up, It's the end of the world, man.
Yeah,
it's so true, and that's why I was just saying to Devon, we're making an app at the moment because I've had so many men being like, I would like this, and I still don't quite get how because I've so many of my guy friends heal differently. Like some of them just get girlfriends straight away and pretend it never happened. You know, some of them get obsessed with one thing, like they'll move to Thailand and go do kickboxing for 3 months or just play guitar in their room in the dark.
Yeah.
But so the app it'll be really cool because basically you sign up and you go, you know, I'm Daz and I'm male and I've been fucked over by A, and you can choose male or female. So it'll calibrate for gays. Just hear you chewing.
Yeah,
it's totally fine. It's totally fine.
Spitting and chewing. Come on, Ben. No, I'm kidding.
Ben, get your shit together and stop coming on yourself. So it'll calibrate to gays, lesbians, men and women.
Cool.
So I'll write 4 versions, and I could choose your own adventure, and then Jade will illustrate accordingly. Like, you know, there'll be.
Because that's one thing I want to ask, and don't take this the wrong way, but this is a very feminine-oriented book.
Yes.
I was actually asking her, what's the term for? So you got misogynistic, which is about guys that are like sort of
hate
thinking
women.
But what's the opposite term about women towards
who hate
guys?
Men. I don't know. Is
there one?
Bitches, man.
I thought it was like I'm probably thinking of patriarchy, but it's probably wrong.
Yeah, I mean that's the weird thing.
I see what you mean, but I don't think that's.
I don't. I mean, have you read it?
I've flicked through it.
Yeah, you should read the words because it's actually quite positive.
Well, it's just that the breakups are hard, but so are other penises. Like, that's very. It's a very.
That hurts.
Yeah, but you should read.
If an ex or a girlfriend or something that you love is reading that, I would cry.
I know, but I think
you should read some of the words inside it. Though.
If you can sift through the cunt and fuck.
No, but I see what you mean. Like, but
that was a bad breakup. I can tell. It's very angry.
You should read it. It's actually. It's really,
I don't think it's that at all. Yeah, I think it's like you said.
Do you want me to read you some of it?
Please.
Would you like to?
I just feel like I don't know.
I need you to read it in your tone because in my head it's fuck.
Okay, the opening line. So you've been dumped by a cunt. This book. Okay.
How you say cunt? You've been dumped by a cunt.
So you've been whatever. I don't have a voice. I'm just going to say it in my voice. So you've been dumped by a cunt. This book was made to help you get that fucker out of your system a little faster. It's not meant to enlighten you or help you along any kind of spiritual journey. It's here to help you vent, scream, and hopefully have a bit of fun too. There's no right or wrong way to use this thing. It's here for you, however and whichever way you like. Jump to any page, do what it says, or do whatever the hell you want.
Oh.
The edges are perforated so you can rip the pages out and read them when you need to. A bit of crack for your broken heart. And
that's nice.
Earlier we were talking about what crack was because we didn't know.
So it's the broken heart crack.
It's the broken heart. We gave you matches because, well, burning shit feels good. Head to the final page for more on why we recommend setting stuff on fire. For now, we give you a heartfelt hug and a mighty high five. We may not know each other, but we're 100% on your side.
So girls stick together. Hey, funny thing about that Oxycontin. No, funny thing. When women hang out together, they get a release of Oxycontin together, right? Yeah. That's why they like to hang around and gossip. I must get that because I tend to just hang out with women because my mum's like my mate and my nan.
But maybe you have more feminine traits. Like a lot of the men I like in my life have more sensitive feminine traits. I love that dichotomy. Like women can be masculine and feminine, and it's like so. I
tend to go with like tomboy girls. I like that.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Well, a shocking amount of girls that I'm attracted to end up being
lesbianish.
Yeah.
I don't think I've ever been with a non-bisexual girl, to be honest.
But when I was in San Francisco, I feel like I'm being a massive lame-o by being like, when I was in San Francisco. But like I noticed sexuality where there was a lot more fluid. Like I was hanging out with a guy.
What kind of fluid?
Not the kind you like on your body. And he was like, I was really into him, but I was like, I thought he was gay. And then I was like, maybe I'm being pretty like narrow-minded about that. And then he told me like he'd had a boyfriend and girlfriends. And it was just seemed really fine to just be that way.
Yeah,
Yeah.
I'm not into cocks. Like, I tried looking at gay porn one time, well, a few times. I thought, because everyone's like, my whole life, my dad's like, you're a fag and stuff.
Aw.
Like, but I mean, he's got tattoos and like AC/DC and stuff. Fair enough, all right? I thought every time I go out, everyone's like, are you gay? Like, you're gay, right? And so I thought, look, I'll check it out. I'm not homophobic, like, I understand, but my erection goes away every time because there's something about like really masculine men or like the facial hair, and they're like, and it doesn't do it for me.
Nah, I can't do it.
It doesn't do it for me. Like, I don't care. Like, fair enough, rock on, but not for me. I don't want to come near me and put that cock away.
It's always in the porno when you're getting ready to go, and it pans up to the guy, and it's like, oh, come on.
Oh, I don't mind that because I can imagine that's my butthole.
Oh my god, yeah.
Yeah, and I don't like fingers in my butt, and I
You don't like that at all?
I've never had my butt licked. I'll never let that
Ew.
happen. Never let that happen.
I've never licked a butthole in my life.
I've known girls. That's the thing they do.
I've heard that.
Stay away from my butthole, please.
Yeah.
It's so gross.
I know.
You see,
Can I have a cookie?
Yeah, you can have a cookie.
You may not.
This is getting me hungry.
All this talk about
Speaking of
butthole is
licking
making me
assholes,
hungry.
man, I'm a cookie. I had something really funny and insightful to say, but I can't remember what it was.
I don't know, but I don't mind the old butt play. I don't mind.
No, I like licking butthole.
Oh,
But he doesn't like his butthole
Girls'
licked.
buttholes.
okay, but you don't like the other way around.
Only very specific buttholes. I'm so weird and picky. I thought I was asexual.
It's not weird.
It's not weird. It's
not weird.
slightly metallic tasting, but it's fine.
What?
I've heard that it's metallic tasting.
It's very metallic
A robot's
tasting.
butthole?
No, I think there must be something metallic in there. But I think, like I said, I just think sexuality is really fluid, and it's really. I feel like you've obviously come to a good place, Ben. But it sucks that your dad was like that because.
Oh no, he's fine now.
You know.
He was just a wanker my whole life.
Yeah,
I like him now.
I've always thought I have this really cool line that I made up, and I don't know that that wasn't really funny, but it was like I feel like there has to be more to being an adult than getting over your childhood.
Yeah.
You know,
That's exactly what I said in the last thing. Like literally, my last few years have been reversing the effects of my teenage years.
Yeah.
But it's good that you have, because some people don't. They just reach, they die, and they just have the same hang-ups.
That's what I'm afraid of. Dying still with guilt or resentment or some shit that I haven't made peace with. Mm-hmm. And I think that carries on if we're recycled in this matrix. Mm-hmm. I think that we actually carry on generational trauma from our ancestry and shit like that as well.
Totally.
So
that's actually why I want to have kids so much, because I've always known since I was a kid that I wanted to have kids, because I wanted to make sure that I broke the cycle of I hope my mum doesn't listen to this, but the women in my family are very cold, and I just want to be like a warm and loving mum to someone, and then have that child be warm and loving. Yeah, that would just make me really happy.
Doesn't that become like a thing? Like a lot of parents try to like fix their mistakes through kids.
Yeah, and you fuck them up in another way.
Yeah, but then you, on the reverse side, sometimes you put more guilt on the child through your own guilt, through the parents' guilt. You know what I mean?
Oh man.
Yeah, and it transfers onto the child, and apparently it happens in the womb as well.
Oh my god.
So trauma that the mother experiences while carrying the child transfers into the child.
Punching the tummy.
No, well, that too, yeah. Jesus Christ, man.
He's just like fucking munching on a cookie, like punching the tummy.
No, like I kicked, they punched back.
Oh man.
Yeah,
he's kicking. Oi!
That's interesting that you want kids, though. Yeah.
I've always known, but then like some people, heaps of my girlfriends are like, "Fuck that, I don't want kids."
Yeah.
I don't know. It's weird. I mean, I don't think it is weird. I think it's normal. Like, it's actually probably the most normal thing ever. But even when I was like really young, like I started therapy when I was 18 because I was like, I need to deal with my shit, like so that I could one day be a mum. Like that's why I did therapy.
Yeah.
I don't know why that feeling was very strong, but it just
I
was.
want to have kids, man. Like for sure, and I think about it a lot as I'm getting older. That's why I want to just straighten all my shit out. Yeah. You know, like I reckon it'd be fucking cool as shit.
Hey? No, I'd love to have kids, but I have to get your own shit sorted. Have to be able to look after myself before I can look after someone else.
But maybe even like sometimes I think you just got to jump at some point because. I don't think you ever think you're ready for that shit, because how could you ever be ready for it?
Well, maybe you need the kid to kickstart that spiral into improving yourself
And a
in
lot
the
of
first
time,
place.
like anecdotal kind of people like saying that happened to them, like men that were in a shitty place in their life or women or whatever. They say that it changed everything for them and they didn't expect it. You know?
Yeah.
But do you think is there a different feeling and stuff between, say, adopting a kid as opposed to having your own kid? Do you think?
I definitely think that would be the case.
I have no idea.
You reckon, or?
Well, I know a few adopted. Like a couple of my friends were adopted, and they're. I don't know if there's any correlation, but they seem to be kind of struggling. I don't know.
Yeah, exactly.
I don't know.
Because
I don't want to generalize either.
With my granddad, that wasn't my real granddad, and he died and he left us and shit. He was like kind of weirdly racist because he's like Italian and shit.
Talking to the mic.
Oh, I'm so sorry.
That's all right. Yeah, perfect.
I just have such a loud voice. No, like you can feel that they don't love you in a certain way, or that there's that chemistry, like that connection is missing.
Yeah.
And like my girlfriend, like we speak a lot about this because her mum was adopted, and I didn't understand like that perspective before. But there is always like this missing hole. Like, so she really likes the idea of fostering, where their kids from a young age will always have their real parents in their life. So they have like extra parents, you know? So like whether the parents are like drug fucked or whatever, they're still there and they can, you know, have that like the genetic experience or whatever, and then have, you know, a more financially stable or whatever upbringing from somebody else. So
there's like merit to that. When I was in law school, we had this unit on like children in the law, and we had the most amazing, passionate speakers. And they said apparently they've done, I don't know, what do you call it? What's the word, Devon? Like a survey or like studies? Yeah. What's that science word? Studies. Where if you have a kid and their mum is, say, like drug fucked and goes on drug fucked benders, it's better that kid then goes with the grandma or some member of the family and then goes back to the mum than goes to someone who's not their parent, just in terms of how they grow up and the outcomes for the kid.
But on the other hand, Skrillex was adopted, and look at him now.
Yeah. I
still think that... Who's that guy, like that child actor? I can't remember what his name is, but anyway, he looks exactly like Skrillex. I'm going to load that up now. You guys do another topic.
I also don't think there's any right or wrong with it, but it's sort of interesting. I think you need to know. I think there's my friends who don't know their dads. For some reason, I have a few friends like that. They have a strong desire to meet and find out where they came from, even though they love their normal...
Oh, Corey Feldman.
Look at Skrillex and Corey Feldman together.
Sorry to cut you off, Sarah. Yeah, that's pretty...
They just have similar glasses.
I was going to say
they
glasses,
don't even look the same.
Okay.
That's fucking stupid. No, I'm sorry.
They look identical. And you know what? I've had them hanging out in a photo. Let's have a look. Come on. Come off it. No glasses intended.
Wait. No, they do look similar. I take it back.
Yeah.
They really do.
They look identical, man. It's crazy. So I reckon...
Wasn't Corey Feldman like a child star?
Yeah, he was. And he's like an advocate for like pedophilia in Hollywood at the moment.
Yeah.
So that's his...
Are you talking about the word advocate the way it's meant to be used?
No.
He was in Goonies.
No, like for
He's
the...
He's an advocate...
For raising awareness to the fact that Hollywood is full of fucking pedophiles.
Okay, I thought you meant like he wants...
No.
For pedophilia.
More pedophilia in Hollywood.
I was like...
We need more.
Do you know what that word means?
No, he's not advocating. Sorry, I'm sorry.
No, it's cool. Like, I get it now.
Yeah, no, like the awareness.
I think, like, I like you. That's why I'm being mean to you.
That's fair enough. That's okay.
Everyone likes Ben. Yeah.
It's because I don't know why. I don't think they do. It's just they feel sorry for me. They're like, oh... He's like a...
He's our PD friend. Everyone has that, right? A PD friend?
What's a PD friend?
A pity friend.
A pity friend.
I was joking. I've had pity sex, but I've never had a pity friend.
I always get pity sex. That's the only sex I get.
Really? How do you know?
I've done that.
How do you know if it's pity sex?
A lot of the time I've done that throughout my life. I just wanted love, and sometimes I feel like a woman where people come to my house and they're hanging out. I just want to be their friend. And I feel bad, so I used to have to get fucked up because I knew that they wanted something. And so I would do it.
to fuck them?
Yeah.
Wow, that's really sad.
Yeah, I know. It would happen a lot. But when I'm in love,
honey,
it's really nice.
You poor thing.
I know. See, I feel like a chick in those senses.
Yeah.
We were talking.
No,
about
I feel that. Yeah.
Oh no, sorry, you go.
No,
I was better looking and had long hair when that was taking place.
Yeah.
You were basically prostituting yourself out.
Yeah.
But how do you know they really wanted to fuck you?
Oh man, it's I don't know. At first, I didn't understand it, but then that if I didn't do it, I would hear like gossip, like why didn't he fuck me and all this stuff, and then I started realizing the patterns.
That's so interesting. Wow.
Yeah, no, that was a thing. I don't know.
So you must be quite desirable then, if all these women are like upset that you're not fucking them.
I was. I'm not like that anymore. I don't live like that anymore, and
That was when you had that apartment, right?
Yeah, and I was like, did all the Facebook shit. I don't know. It was nice, and I had the abs.
Ben has gone viral.
Yeah,
like,
used to.
as in like STI viral?
Yeah, full STI, gonorrhea.
Gonorrhea.
Yeah, I used to do this like character just with my phone. It was very cheap and easy.
Yeah, but you got fucking like...
Oh, you actually did go viral?
Yeah.
Oh.
Millions of hits.
Yeah, I used to upload things just like every week. On my lunch break, I get like 500,000 views.
What?
Yeah, like crazy.
It was good, but like...
You are kind of funny though, like I can see that happening for you.
I used to be so much funnier. No.
I used to be so much cooler.
Yeah,
Is that what you're saying?
Well, maybe. I don't know. I'm trying to change like that, because when that happened, maybe it wasn't the way I wanted to, because I always wanted to be famous and stuff like that because of eccentric like nature. I don't know, but I don't anymore. I want to be behind the scenes, and I just want to tone it down a bit. And
well, you want to be taken seriously as well.
Well, yeah, of course, but like I've found more merit in like doing stuff like behind the scenes, like having more control of that. I wouldn't want to be like a Bieber or a Miley, where it's this multi-billion-dollar industry where you're just being controlled. You're the face of it, you know? I don't necessarily see a lot of artistic merit like with that kind of stuff.
Yeah.
So, yeah.
That makes sense, though.
That makes sense. Shall we do a shot of this tequila? Oh, no, you got to drive.
Yeah, I've got to drive.
Okay, how many...
You guys have a shot, though.
How many...
Drive this party wild! Okay, I'll kill myself later.
Oh, sorry. I wasn't listening.
Nobody does.
I was thinking about tequila. No, I'll have a shot of tequila.
You can do a half shot. You don't have to do a full one.
Well,
or you don't have to shoot it all. But
no, can I have the whiskey instead?
Oh, yeah.
I just like that better, that's all.
Okay, yeah.
Thank you.
Do they actually use the little hat? Is that a measurement of a shot?
I don't know. It could be.
Or is it just an ornament?
Are you going to put it in the hat?
It is. I think it is.
Put it in the hat. Thank you.
But how big? Because that's quite a big shot.
Do you want a little bit more? Yeah. Or do you want me to get you one of your beers from the fridge?
They're actually my dad's beers. I stole them off my dad.
Beers, yeah.
Dad.
Oh.
Can I ask you a question?
Who, me? Yes.
Yeah, like with what you're saying, where it's like the reversal of roles with women wanting from you and you not necessarily wanting it instantly, wanting it all. Like what they would expect from other men.
Yeah.
Would you say that their behaviour is similar to what you hear about what men are like?
Yes,
is it
exactly.
Like 1 and 1?
Yes. Like, honestly, I think... I don't want to say, like... Look, there were definitely very similar traits in, like, a lot of them. And I have this feeling, like, a lot of the time, if I would hang out with them and that was the thing, I'd always try and look for a connection first. Like, otherwise I'm uncomfortable. But a lot of the times I'd see that there was maybe slightly... not damaged qualities, but similar to that kind of stuff. And I'd always want to help them, and I'd spend a lot of money, like making sure that they get to the place they need to be, and things like that. That made me feel like a Jesus figure or whatever. And I don't know, I just felt like being the nice guy. And I'm learning as I'm getting through all that shit to be more of a cunt and not to give so much of myself, you know?
But that's also, I think, like this year, besides what you're talking about, doesn't resonate with me because you guys are guys and I'm a woman.
Yes.
But like setting boundaries, that sounds like you're just setting boundaries, and I think that's really important because when you do that, you have more energy to be a good boyfriend, friend, family, whatever.
I much prefer relationship type situations. Like, it just works for me. I had 2 5-year relationships before this last period, and in my relationship now, I feel more comfortable for sure. And like, I know how to set like my boundaries a bit better, like what I accept and what I don't.
And Jess is really cool.
Yeah, she's so cool. She shaved her head.
She shaved her head?
Yeah, it looks fucking awesome.
Oh my goodness. She was really cool. She had a really good energy about her.
Yeah, she is good, man.
How long have you guys been together and how did you meet?
I met her like online, not on Tinder, but I do like photography, like portrait photography and stuff, and I was looking for models, and I saw this like redhead chick or whatever, and I was like looking through the photos to see it. I was like, yeah, that's cool. And then I saw this random like chick in the background. I was like, there's something about that girl, and I just messaged her. I was on acid, I think, and I messaged her just like just like random letters, and then she messaged 2 days later and like on the phone for like 2.5 hours, and it was awesome. So like, and that was in like October last year. So
Nice.
yeah,
that's so cool.
I'm really happy for you though.
yeah, it's cool.
Yeah.
So I feel like I've just gotten over the whole sleeping around.
Yeah, it sucks,
Yeah.
man. It is the worst.
I just can't do. I think I'm just too old and lazy now to fucking do that shit.
Well, I never did that in the first place, so
Well, I did.
a lot of people think I'm asexual.
I used to.
Used to.
Dude, I had to do a lot of drugs to go through that shit.
Well,
honestly.
yeah, that's that
man.
heyday, yeah.
Like heaps of Dexies, heaps of fucking getting drunk all the time, getting stoned all the time, acid, fucking...
Could you get it up
Pills?
after you were drunk?
Yeah.
Yeah?
Yeah.
You were fine? All right.
No
cool.
whiskey dick.
Oh, actually. it's that thing, like if I feel like I have to do it, it's impossible. I couldn't calm or anything. Like you just do it like for the sake of it, like you just make them come or something. I don't know.
Yeah.
Get a pop stick and wrap it around a pop stick and just keep it hard.
Yeah. Paddle pop.
A pop stick. Yeah, like a soldier. Like a wounded soldier.
Put a splint on it, yeah.
But I think as well, like sometimes, like when I think about it, like when I've slept with someone I didn't want to sleep with, like it's not really fair on them. Like the way I think about it is, if you're with someone like that and you're not really into them, even if it's for one night,
Yeah,
like you're better off being honest, because you know what, they will fucking find someone that likes them for who they are.
Yeah, exactly.
And you know what, like, and I mean, but I also get it. Like you want to be kind, but it's almost like that thing where like it's not really kindness. In a way, it's almost cruel.
It isn't. Like, especially like because I'll like read into it more or something like that.
Yeah, and often
I
they get
want to
really
feel,
attached.
I'd like to feel that way, but it's just I don't.
I think that's really hard when you're a sensitive person. Like when I wrote a blog that was what was it? Oh, clawing my way out of the casual dick vortex, and that was like
dick vortex.
Yeah, and that was like a real epiphany for me when I realized I couldn't do casual sex, and that was like that was just before I met you, and I was just like, it just hurts my soul, like
it does,
and because I get connected to people, and yeah, you get connected to people, and then you have to tell them. I got so good at breaking up with people. I'm fucking good at it.
Yeah, I even read this article that women. When the guy blows inside a woman, that she absorbs
I read that
more than just she absorbs like everything from the guy.
Yeah,
almost.
I've had situations where like I've just been hanging out with a guy who I was in Byron Bay and I was with this guy and we were hanging out, and I think it was stupid because I went away to write for a week, and then I was like, this guy was sort of messaging me and I was like, no, I don't want to hang out with anyone, I just want to. And I was like, oh, I'll go hang out with him. And then I drank a lot and ended up sleeping with him. And then I felt like I really liked him a lot.
Yeah.
But he was like a kind of a douche. Like obviously like he had stuff that he needed to work through, but he was that typical like, you know those guys are like, yeah, the boys. Or like, I'm going to go surfing. Do you want to like lie on the beach? And I was like, no. I don't want to lie on the beach while you fucking surf.
That's so lame.
And but seriously, as soon as we had sex, I was just so into him, and I was like, I was concerned. That's where I read all about the hormones, because I was like, why is my body telling me to be with this guy when before I was literally like, I wouldn't look twice. I didn't even look twice at him when I met him.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And he didn't like. Also didn't have that. His personality wasn't that great.
And his penis was.
The sex was actually pretty good. Maybe that's what it was.
Yeah.
Probably.
I don't know.
But also you can learn to love people as well very quickly. I'm one of those people.
Yeah, yeah.
You know what I mean?
But then I think it's important to have like, I know it sounds really lame, but like have your almost like a checklist and have standards and go, wait, I deserve better than this, because you got to be really careful who you give your heart to.
Yeah.
Because once you get stuck in a relationship that's toxic, it affects your whole life in a really bad way.
Yeah.
It's so easy to. I see so many of my friends in them.
Yeah, and it's really insidious because usually you don't know it's toxic till you're in it.
100%.
Yeah. And then once you're in it, you have no perspective about being
and
in
your
it.
friends may see it. And also, like, when I see my friends in it, I never say anything because I know you have to come to it on your own. Like, in my relationship, which was really beautiful for such a long time and then became sort of a bit toxic, it was really hard for me to see. And it wouldn't have mattered what anyone said to me. Yeah. Because I just felt like I needed to be loyal and love him.
Yeah.
Yeah. Fuck.
Yeah, I feel like you guys are hell funny, and then I'm like, yeah.
No.
We need a bit of that.
No, I like the deep shit, man.
We need that real talk.
Fuck.
Are we doing a shot yet? And where did Tim go?
We are doing the show. This is it.
The shot.
Oh, the shot. Oh,
what do you mean?
The shot.
Where did Tim go?
Tim's in the toilet.
He's coming back now. Do you want
to do a little bit, or are you cool with the beer?
I'll drive.
You can have a little nip if you want, or you don't have to. Yeah.
I'll just be the man.
Yeah. Yeah. That's good enough. Have a balloon. Johnny, sit down. We're going to do a shot.
All right. Oh, I didn't realise you were looking at the camera. I thought you were just doing some statue work.
It's getting low on battery.
Oh, really? Is it?
Yeah.
Okay, that's cool.
Every time I put this near my face, it makes my eyes water like it's so alcoholic.
It's potent.
It's got onion infused.
I'm going some of the Sly Fox Feral Brewing, supplied by the Hen House.
Ben, I feel so bad we're drinking in front of you.
No, dude. No?
This is... I've got some Coca-Cola if you want some.
I thought you were going to say I've got some Coke.
You got Coca-Cola?
I was like, why didn't you say you had Coke in the beginning?
Can I have a
Coca-Cola?
Where is it?
Oh. In the fridge.
Yeah, I'll get it. Fuck yeah.
He needs some carbonated beverage.
Oh, a mug in the corner.
When you come in, we'll do a shot.
Hurry up, Ben.
So, Sarah, where can people buy Fuck Off and Die?
So, online at fodbook.com.
Yeah.
We're also stocked in LA in the Museum of Broken Relationships now, which is so cool.
I went into a small little bookshop in Los Angeles opposite the what was it? It was on Hollywood Boulevard, and the other one opposite the music college, like essentially the SAE of Los Angeles. And there's this nice little cozy bookstore there. I can't remember the fucking name of it now. But yes, sorry. Yeah.
No, that's cool, man. Like that's awesome. I didn't go to LA. Some of my friends went, and they told that's the cool thing about it. I've had so many champions behind the book, and they mentioned it, and the director there was just really excited about it, and she bought them outright, which was awesome.
That's fucking awesome.
But you can also go to Diabolic in Mount Hawthorn to buy it. But online's probably the best thing, and part proceeds go to a women's refuge, because I feel like women living situations of domestic violence are probably the ones that need it the most. We had a bunch of women at the refuge read it and sat around, and they had a good laugh about it. Which I think is really cool. So, yeah, when you buy it, you are being fucking awesome by giving some warrior women some money.
That's really cool.
Is there domestic violence against men?
Yeah, of course. I mean, I also want to...
had that heaps,
domestic violence against men, and also emotional abuse in relationships goes both ways. I have so many male friends, and when they tell me about... that, I don't know, those toxic relationships.
Same
like, dude.
here.
And emotional abuse, I mean, in psychology has very, very bad effects on people, just almost, different.
It just annoys. It seems it always goes under the radar. It's like always about domestic violence against women, but men get caught up a lot of time and shit like that, and it's just like, men can take it.
It's fucking scary,
deal with it.
Man.
Yeah, but that's part of the issue with the patriarchy. Is the fact that men aren't taken seriously in those relationships because of the fact that men are supposed
fucking man up. Yeah, well,
you know what I mean?
I think that they should be taken seriously. I really do. And yeah, I guess I like this charity because they also they support men who are having issues with aggression, because I think that is a big issue. And I guess when you look at the statistics, you can see it's way more prevalent violence against women, men committing violence against women, obviously. So that's an issue. But
obviously they haven't met my exes.
Yeah,
I got kicked at Amplifier one time, literally,
dude.
like roundhouse kicked at Amplifier.
Man. The shit I've been dragged throughout my life.
Yeah, totally.
Gotta stop dating bitches. They're the bitches.
But also just like, I don't know, when I was in my early 20s, I was such a cunt, like, to men. And
same here.
I guess because I see you as a very sort of, like, mellow person.
Yeah. But there's a rage.
You don't know him that well.
There's a rage boiling inside me. that I keep at bay now. It's taken 10.
Yeah.
But it's taken 10 years to keep that, and now I hate.
22, man.
I hate that person that I was. I seriously do.
Yeah, same. Like
I hate that person.
I feel sorry for my boyfriends back then. Because I would say I was probably an abusive girlfriend. I was just like, I would get drunk. I would break up with them every week. I would be like, I'd always just walk off and they'd have to like carry me down the street. Like, not like, you know, because I was like walking off into like traffic. Or
it's like dramatized.
It's like me last week.
Sarah, thanks so much for coming down.
I just wanted to add, I'm also really mellow now.
You are mellow.
Anyone out there?
I just didn't want to end on that.
Yeah. Hell yeah. And Devon, thank you for coming down.
Dropping in.
Devon Heaven.
Devon's a legend.
Devon the Heaven.
I lost my... Where'd my party hat go? I lost my party hat.
And can I just say thanks for having me? You guys are legends.
No worries. Ben.
Thank you so much.
Thanks for coming down as well. Let's keep doing it.
Okay.
Yeah, let's do this fucking shot, guys.
Oh my God, thank you.
Does anyone have something to sip or...
I already did my shot.
Oh, you already did it?
I was
supposed to wait.
I couldn't wait.
Oh, no worries. Ben,
here's to fucking
enjoy your coat. Woo! Thanks, guys.